Ryan first met Emma in a small bookstore on a rainy afternoon. She was standing in the corner, holding a novel and smiling to herself. When Ryan accidentally bumped into her, both of them dropped their books onto the floor. "I'm so sorry," Ryan said nervously. Emma laughed. "It's okay. I think the books wanted us to meet." That simple moment became the beginning of a beautiful love story. They spent months talking for hours, walking through parks, sharing dreams, and supporting each other through life's challenges. Ryan admired Emma's kindness, while Emma loved Ryan's honesty and caring heart. 1 year later, Ryan got down on one knee beside a peaceful lake at sunset. "Emma, will you marry me?" With tears of happiness in her eyes, she whispered, "Yes." Their wedding wasn't expensive. It was simple, filled with family, close friends, laughter, and love. As they exchanged vows, Ryan held Emma's hands tightly. "I promise to stand beside you in every storm." Emma smiled. "And I promise to love you until my last breath." Years passed happily. They built a small home filled with warmth. Every morning they drank coffee together before work. Every evening they cooked dinner, watched movies, and laughed over the smallest things. Whenever Ryan came home tired, Emma welcomed him with a smile. Whenever Emma felt discouraged, Ryan reminded her how strong she was. They believed that love wasn't about grand gifts. It was about showing up for each other every single day. Then life changed. Ryan suddenly lost his job when the company closed. Bills began to pile up. They had to sell their car and cut back on many things. One night, Ryan sat quietly at the kitchen table. "I'm sorry," he said. "I feel like I've failed you." Emma gently took his hand. "You didn't marry me for money, and I didn't marry you for success. I married you because of your heart." Those words gave Ryan the strength to keep going. He worked small jobs during the day and studied new skills at night. Emma worked extra hours without ever complaining. Months later, Ryan finally found a better job. Their hard times slowly came to an end. One evening, Ryan surprised Emma with a picnic at the same lake where he had proposed years earlier. "I don't have diamonds," he said. Emma smiled. "You've already given me something more valuable." "And what's that?" "A husband who never stopped trying." Ryan hugged her tightly. Years passed again. They celebrated every anniversary by writing letters to each other instead of buying expensive gifts. Each letter ended with the same sentence: "I would choose you all over again." When they grew older, their hair turned gray, but their love only became stronger. They still held hands while walking through the park. They still danced together in the kitchen whenever their favorite song played. One winter, Emma became seriously ill. Ryan never left her side. He read her favorite books, cooked her favorite meals, and reminded her every day how much she meant to him. One evening, Emma looked at Ryan and smiled. "Do you remember our wedding promise?" Ryan nodded, holding back tears. "You promised to stand beside me in every storm." "And I always will," Emma whispered. "You kept your promise." A few weeks later, Emma recovered. The doctors called it a miracle. Ryan simply called it hope. The experience taught them that every single day together was a gift. Years later, on their 50th wedding anniversary, their children and grandchildren gathered to celebrate. Someone asked Ryan, "What is the secret to a long and happy marriage?" Ryan looked at Emma, smiled, and answered, "Love is not about finding the perfect person. It's about choosing the same person every single day, even when life becomes difficult." Emma held his hand and added, "And never stop saying, 'I love you,' because one day it might be the last chance you get." The room fell silent. Everyone smiled with tears in their eyes. As the evening ended, Ryan and Emma slowly danced together beneath the stars, just as they had on their wedding night. They realized that true love isn't measured by the number of years spent together. It's measured by the countless little moments of kindness, patience, forgiveness, and unwavering support shared every day. And as long as they held each other's hands, they knew one thing for certain: real love never grows old. The end.